Hello, hello, and welcome to the Black Entrepreneurs Live. It is 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Wow, we have made it to 2023. We are excited about this new year, and we're looking to help a lot of people this year. This is going to be an exciting year. So, I'm so glad that I'm here with the BEI co-founder, Mr. Cedric LaFleur.
Hello. Welcome to 2023. This is it's going to be an awesome year. If you're not ready for an awesome year, then something's wrong. You need to go on back to last year. But if you're ready to blow up this year, then you need to be with us. You need to be ready to ride with us because Nicole, I've coined 2023 as the year that dreams become real. This is the year that we're going to influence, impact, and empower people to be bigger, better, faster, stronger, and all those things.
Wow, I love it. I love it when dreams become real because that's the thing. A lot of people dream, a lot of people wish, a lot of people have visions, but they don't do what is needed for that dream to become a reality. So I'm looking forward. We're gonna get into it. So let me back up. Let me reverse it. So, welcome everybody to the Black Entrepreneurs Show. I'm Dr. Nicole Rankin, one of the founders of the Black Entrepreneurs Institute. I'm here with Cedric Floor, and on behalf of our other founding partner, Angela Hooper Meanfield, we want to welcome you to our BEI Live show. And if you're watching, this is a brand new year. You don't even know what BEI is. You just flipping. I see lots of people coming in and watching. We are a partnership of success coaches who will help business owners, specifically minority business owners, develop and grow their business. We have a signature program of the Big Black Entrepreneurs Business Institute, and I'll talk more about this, where we take our entrepreneurs through an intense 8-week program so they can have a solid foundation in their business and build sustainable income by elevating their mindset and their money. So welcome if you're watching it for the first time. It's a new year, new day. You're looking like, what's going on? This is who we are. So today we're going to just kind of kick off and just kind of chop it up. It's going to be real informal and just kind of think into what we're going to do for 2023. So this is a new year. Cedric, I know you got coins, you got names. I seen all the memes, and so I know you got some good stuff coming up. So just give us a snippet of like what do we have to look forward to in your business coming up in 2023?
Yeah, well, you are absolutely right. I told you, influence, influence, impact, and empower is going to be my signature line all of 2023, right? And again, when we talk about this is the year where dreams become real, man, there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. I was busy in the lab in the month of December. Although I did a lot of chilling, I did a lot of relaxing, but I was in the lab grinding, getting stuff ready for this year. So yes, we're going to have, we have some new armbands that are going to be coming out. And it says, it's hard to see on here, but it says influence, impact, and empower. And, my favorite saying is, when you ask me how am I doing, is I'm always great. So we're going to have some of those for you this year. We're going to have some gear, meaning some shirts that's going to have that on it as well. So you'll be able to get pullover, you'll be able to get a polo, all of that coming. Yeah, you can represent because we want you to be ready to influence someone. We want you to be able to impact the life of other people, family, friends, whomever. And we also want you to empower every one of your clients to go to a bigger, better, greater place, right? We also have some I'm just going to tease this a little bit. I can't
Uh-oh.
tell you all the details.
Come on close, everybody. Come on close.
Yeah, come on into the screen and you're gonna get some of this.
Come on
We
in.
have some certifications that are coming up this year, and let me tell you what, you haven't even seen any of these certifications, but you're gonna see them right here in 2023. We're gonna help you impact your business. We're gonna help you elevate your business. We're gonna help you empower other people. But before you empower them, we're gonna empower you to bring some new things to your clients and to your business, right? Um, we actually we have we contracted with 4 individual independent coaches to bring some coaching to my clients. And in fact, Dr. Nicole Rankin is one of those coaches who's going to be in that mix. We have 3 others that are also a part of this. We'll have a call later this week, and then we'll announce all of those people. But we're excited about what's happening. See, it's also about helping other businesses, right? I can't do everything by myself. I know you guys think I'm a Superman, but I can't do it
No, you're
all.
Zeus, remember?
That's right, I'm but I can't do it all by myself. So I have to have other people to help me, some Zeusettes.
I'll be that.
But we have a lot
I
planned
love
for
it. I love
2023.
it. I love it. I love it. And I say that we are business partners, but I always look at you and not only as a business partner, but a role model, doing the things that I want to do. You've been doing in the business longer than I have. And I always look at you and see what you're doing. And I think I remember when we met, and I think we met at Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Doing our transformation leadership, and we talked about, we had similar visions, similar goals, and I said, I don't know what I'm doing, because that was kind of the year I was kind of stepping out. I think I was still in my full-time position at that time, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And more and more I got to talking to you and just seeing you and watching you. I was like, how about you just tell me what to do? Just tell me what to do and I do it. And it's just been a pleasure just kind of watching you, and just the servanthood that you have to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is how I do it. And I was like, okay, I'm taking notes. How do you do it? I appreciate it. And I just do the same thing that you do and seeing results. So it's great to just not only see your success and to see the love that you have for other people, entrepreneurs, even those that work beside you. It's just not about you. So I thank you for that. I thank God for allowing our paths to cross in Costa Rica, and just watching your business grow and the success that you have. For me, I'm excited for 2023. So again, as you have shared just different opportunities about business growth and development, as I am moving in and learning and growing my business as well. I started late last year into government contracting. And for those that know me and follow me on social media, saw that I got 1 certification with my women-owned small business certification. And my goal was to complete 2 more by the end of the year. So I did that by 11:59 on December 31st. Those applications were in. Check that off of my goals. So I applied for minority business owned, and then also my DBE as well. So I'll have some more certifications. So I'm looking forward to diving in, kind of shifting gears a little bit in business and diving into government contracting. So it's exciting. Going after RFPs, learning all of the ins and outs of business development, proposal development, having those conversations. So I'm looking forward to that. We have so many RFPs already in the queue, ready to, that's one thing. There's always a contract out there that you got to go after, right?
It's amazing, right? Once you get those certifications, all of a sudden RFPs start coming in your inbox and you're like, where were these years ago?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's like literally all of a sudden, like once you hit the check box, they start to come. And I'm like, wow. And the thing about it with the search engines, like you gear it to what you do, and they are all applicable. It's just now. So it's now on this year. It's about my year of expansion. So this is 2023 is my year of expansion because, like you said, I've learned that quickly that I can't do this all by myself. The vision is too big. And as I know, our mentor, Paul Martinelli and John Maxwell, the law of significance says one is too small of a number for significance. And having the vision that I have for my business and the impact that I want to have, I just can't do it by myself. So this year is the year of expansion and expansion in all areas of my life. So I'm excited about 2023. We have some amazing collaborations and partnerships that are in the mix. Um, I'll leave. Oh yeah, I won't give them a taste. Y'all have to follow me on Facebook and see what's going on. I'm not gonna give it everything, but we have some amazing major partnerships and collaborations coming up. So to do business development, so that's gonna be great. Of course, my young people, y'all know Doctor, or you may not know if you're watching for the first time. Dr. Nick loves the kids. So my heart and passion is for youth and young adults. So we're going strong. Helping to develop our young people, giving them the skill sets that they need to survive, the soft skills that they need, the confidence, the self-awareness, all of those things. So we're going to keep going strong in developing our young people. So I'm excited about business, the expansion of 2023. It's going to be
Absolutely.
amazing.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun.
I love it. So, Cedric, we wrapped up 2022 revealing our kind of theme. Every year we kind of do a theme with the Black Entrepreneurs Institute, and just thinking ahead of what that looks like. So we had our Connect and Collab event, and I'll talk more about what that is in December. And our theme, revelation of our theme for this year was Lead Simply. And it's really a model that we're going to be using to inspire and encourage leaders and entrepreneurs to focus on what's really important in really creating the teams and the dynamics they need for business growth and development. As a business owner, you got to understand, just a connection doesn't necessarily lead to collaboration. Right? There's a lot of people that connect, they go to meetings, they take pass business cards back and forth, but they're not taking it to the next step to actually making things happen in great collaboration. But creating a collaborative business, it requires planning, right? It requires planning, and you got to understand the benefits of all of that. So with the model of leading simply, there are three things that we had talked about, and we'll just give you a little taste of what we talked about in Connect and Collab, because I think it's important going forward as you as business owners to understand, don't complicate things, right? It doesn't have to be complicated. A lot of things don't get done because we overcomplicate. And I can say that because I used to do that as well. I am a C on the disc scale for those out there who knows what that means. So I can complicate some things. And then I meet Cedric and talk to Cedric, who's a D. He's like, wait a minute, don't do that. Just do this. Don't complicate. Keep it simple. So Lead Simply just says there's three things: model, connect, and involve. You got to model the behavior that you want to see, connect with the people that you want to lead, and involve them as much as possible. So when you think about just kind of modeling behavior of a leader, and I'll just throw this in there for conversation. It says model the behavior that you want to see. Thinking about this new year, why is that important for an entrepreneur just to model the behavior that they want to see?
Well, I'll start with, I think it's the law of contribution. It says, you can't give what you don't have, right?
Mhm.
And so when you're looking at a leader, you have to have certain things so that you can model what it is you're telling people. See, managers just tell people, do this, do this, do this, do this, this, and they do something else, right? Leaders model the behavior that they want to see. So when they say it, people say, yes, I can do this because I see you do it.
Yeah.
You see? So if you start, if you think about modeling, right? Whether it's showing a child how to tie their shoe, whether it's showing them how to ride a bicycle for the first time, whether it's showing them how to write the alphabet for the first time. See, you're modeling those things so that the child can see it. Well, guess what? You have to do that exact same thing in adulthood. You just have to have something that you can give that people can model. And so modeling is so important because everybody may not understand your words, but they can see your behavior. They can see what you're actually doing. See, so if you're telling someone, hey, be on time for meetings, the meeting starts at 8 and 8 is 8 and it's not 8:01, but you're showing up at 8:02 or after the start time, guess what? You're not modeling.
Right.
So if you want people to do a certain thing, then you have to do a certain thing. If you want them to operate here, then guess what? You have to operate here. If you want people to follow you, then you model what it is you want them to follow. And guess what? They'll follow gladly.
I love that. And, I think it's so important for entrepreneurs to understand that, because we talked about, and we can see that even with us, that, there you get to a level, you get to a plateau where you're going to need people. If you have a mindset and a business thought process that's big and you're looking to impact a lot of people, you can't do it by yourself. So you're going to need people, and people need to see leaders who model what they want, right, in their businesses and how they operate. And it all goes back to understanding that, what your values are, what's your belief system, what's your guiding principles. These are the things that's going to make you a good person to collaborate with. It's going to make you a good business owner. People want to join you and come into, and you attract customers and clients because they see your authenticity. They see what you do. They see you're walking the walk and talking the talk, right? So it makes them desire to just want to be in your presence and want to do business with you. And I think that's so important when you understand that how modeling is so critical, even as a business owner and entrepreneur in that process.
Yeah, one of the things is with entrepreneurs that I see that they say, well, I'm going to take a break from social media. Wait, what? Are you closing your business?
Your business going to take a break too, right?
Yeah. So you have to, and this is some of the stuff that in this whole Lead Simply verbiage it's really talking about. Model more enthusiasm, right? Less cynicism, model better results, less busyness, model focus and versus distractions, model approachability, being approachable versus everybody have to walk on the eggshell, right? Model patience and kindness versus grumpiness, model recognition versus entitlement, model encouragement. So why I say I'm always great, because it's going to encourage someone. It's going to inspire someone. They're going to smile every time they hear that. Always great. I like that. I'm going to have to use that. See, versus withholding encouragement, model asking and listening versus telling. Model the behavior you want to see, and people will start following you.
Absolutely. I love that. So that was our first lesson in the thing. The next,
I think you taught that in the.
I did. I taught that. I kicked it off and talked about modeling, and then we went into our breakout sessions and our entrepreneurs. So I will talk about what connect for those that are watching, because we're talking about Connect and Collab. Connect and Collab is our signature virtual networking event that we have quarterly. So look out for them. We're going to have them quarterly in 2023. And it's an opportunity for you all to come together in a virtual platform with other like-minded individuals and like-minded business owners, literally from around the we've had some international, so I can say around the world. Yes, literally from around the world, because we're virtual. It's easy for people to log in from all over the world and join in conversation. And this is a great way to model and show people what you're doing and make connections for collaborations. So this is an amazing event that we have quarterly. So look out for that. We'll be having more information on our first one for the 2023. So the next part of it with the Lead Simply was a model, not only modeling, but next is connect. You got to connect with the people that you want to lead. And Angela, in her absence, she did an amazing teaching on just connection and how important it is for business owners to connect. And so when you think about just connecting, Cedric, think about, asking yourself, why is the connection part of entrepreneurship or being able to connect so important?
Well, connect, man. Look, if you want to get along with people and you want people to go along with you, you got to be able to connect with them, right? Think about how many people you don't connect with that you follow. Now, I don't mean necessarily connect being in person, right? It can be someone that's online that you follow because you believe there's a connection there in their message or in a product or service that you've used, right? You connect with them, so you follow them. But how many people you don't connect with do you follow? Probably not, probably zero, right? So it's important to know that connection is really what starts the human relationship in every situation. Whether it's you're going out on the first date, you're trying to see if you're going to connect with that person, right? Once you get married, you still testing. Are we connecting? Now we're living together, right? Am I connecting with this person? It's the same thing in a business relationship.
Yeah.
Right. You have to connect with that person. And Simon Sinek kind of talks about that why, right? You attach to that person's why. And that's why you're doing business with them. Right. So connection is extremely important. And as a part of that whole theme, we got to think about, more face-to-face connections versus just email or instant messaging or texting.
Yeah.
Right. I was talking to a person that follows me today. They wanted to get on my calendar, and we were talking, and she said, "So how do you reach out to school systems or businesses?" And I said, "Well, a lot of times I just pick up the phone and make a phone call." She goes, "You actually call them?" Yes. I actually use my phone and call them, right? So sometimes we hide behind email or text messaging or instant messaging. I'm old school in that. I want to talk with you, because one, you get to really feel who I am through my voice. Right. I get to feel who you are. When I see you in person, I want to look in your eyes and I can see whether there's going to be a connection or not. So connect with the people that you lead.
You brought up that's such a powerful thing, because we can get so lost because of technology, because we can use email, because now texting. How many texts do you get that you talk people who are doing programming? I get texts all the time that because now if you opt in, you also got to give them your phone number, right? So texting is big, and I think we're losing the art of face-to-face and total interpersonal relationship connection. That it will happen through those other means, but it takes a longer period of time because the basic premise of connection is still there. People still need
Yes.
to know, like, and trust you, right? And it's easier to do that and do business with you on a face-to-face basis, even with Zoom or a call or in person. But there's something about that face-to-face relationships that you can build that would take a longer time over emails or anything on any other medium. So that's a great thing about to understand with entrepreneurs going into this year. Try to
Yeah.
challenge yourself and connecting with your customers, connecting with your team, more on an interpersonal level, face to face, phone calls, and watch your business change, because now you're actually putting forth the effort to make intentional connections with the people that you want to do business with. So great. I love that you brought up that point, because it's such a lost art.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm quick to tell people, hey,
Yeah.
give me a call right quick so I can understand something better or clear. In fact, I did that today with a young lady that I mentor. Say, just give me a call right quick so I can clarify something that you're asking me. Right.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, something about hearing a voice. For me, at least, it changes things. I can pick up some tones or
Mhm.
hesitation, where I may be missing that in the text message. And I know
Mhm.
for an efficient standpoint, texting is great,
Yeah.
right? But you need to really connect with people on a human level.
Yeah.
um, and you're going to do that by either in person, face to face, or picking up the phone and make that
Talking.
call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, all the thing, it opens the door, right? And it
yeah,
opens the door. But what happens when the door is open? You still
yeah,
have to be able to talk, converse, and have conversations. And this is something that we talk about in our boot camp, right? So this is an
yes.
area, you may be out there listening and thinking, man, those phone calls, like your hand just all of a sudden weighs 100 pounds by itself when it's time to call somebody or kind of call. It's like everything happens. There's an excuse. Right? You got to do everything but pick up the phone and call. So we in our boot camp we have and talk about some of the things that we have going on in 2023. One of our signature programs is our business boot camp, and where this is where we help entrepreneurs truly get their business going off the ground. And even if not on the ground, just if they have been in business for a while, taking them to the next level. Because there are a lot of things that you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. And so being in a program that's going to help you up level your thought process, and that's where we talked about elevating your mindset, and which will in turn help you elevate your money. We help you do these hardships and these challenges of entrepreneurship, such as discovery calls. Like, what do you say? Like, you got to make the phone call. What do you say? How do you say it? When do you say it? So all of these things that we talk about and help our entrepreneurs in the boot camp. And we'll talk a little bit more about our boot camp coming up. It was our 10th cohort on January 17th. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. And so I want to wrap up last year, our last point that we talked about in Connect and Collab was involve. So it was model the behavior you want to see, connect with the people that you leave, and then involve them as much as possible. So Cedric, you talked on Kenrick said number 10. Yes, number 10, cohort number 10. Kenrick, I can't remember which book cohort you were in, but our BEI family is in the chat, is watching. So happy New Year to you all. Kenrick, I see is there as always supporting. I love his support. Kenrick's always on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know that Kendrick ever goes to sleep, right? Because sometimes I just post something just so I can see who's going to be first, and Kendrick's always first.
Always, always. I can always count on the support of Karen. I love it.
Yeah,
I
I
love
think he must have an algorithm or something that as soon as you post, it says
it.
check
If
mark.
nobody like my post, I know I'm gonna get one from Karen. You just
Exactly.
make my heart feel good. I love
Yeah,
it. Hey,
he
Karen.
sleep. He sleeps like this with his phone like that.
We love you, Kenrick. I love it. All right. So you talked on involve them as much as possible. So just give a little highlight on why that's important, and even just thinking about entrepreneurs in 2023.
Yeah, so think about this. When are you most engaged in something? It's normally when you're involved, right? See, being involved makes us feel more responsible for results. And if we want our people to be more responsible for results and to get better at solving challenges that we face, then we need to involve them as much as possible. Remember, some of them are going to be our future leaders. Some of them may surpass us one day, and we're looking to them as a mentor, right? So we want to get them involved as much as possible. People bring their creativity, they bring their innovation when they're involved. When they're not involved, guess what happens? They leave their innovation and creativity hat in their car, and then they take it somewhere else. So you got to figure out what you want. Do you want people to be involved? If you do, let them lead projects and meetings. Ask them for their input, good or bad. Share insight with them, right? Let them do some team development. But you gotta be willing to have less control, less telling, less holding back of information, less self-focus. Let somebody else run it. Man, when you do that, you see things change on your team and in your business. It just happens. And I know a lot of times we say, oh, well, if I do it myself, I'm going to get it done. And trust me, we all have those moments. However, like I said at the top of the show, I can't do everything. You can't do everything. You're not great at everything, right? I'm not great at everything, and I'm Zeus.
Indeed, indeed. Awesome. So guys, that is our theme. So we're gonna keep it simple in 2023. And we want you to keep it simple and lead simple, and think about, modeling the behavior you want to see, connect with the people that you lead, and involve them as much as possible. And just keeping that simple, simplistic mindset. Don't overcomplicate things.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier for you as a business owner. A lot of times we can think too much.
Yes. I told a person that it was three of us on the phone today, and I told one of them, I said, hey, guys, we need to make sure that we make this easy for people to give us their money. We
Hmm.
can't overcomplicate this. This is a nice system you put together, but it's too complicated.
Hmm.
Make it simple.
That's it. Absolutely. So that is our theme for 2023. So let's dive in a little bit to what we envision for 2023. So like all businesses, you should have, if you didn't, you should have just take some time to kind of do some evaluations of your business, what's working, what's not working, what needs to change, what you need to do more of, having that really just kind of assessment on what's going on, so you can know how to make moves in the new year. And just like with our own business, we do that with the Black Entrepreneurs Institute. So we've made some changes and adjustments. So things that we are looking into for 2023. So just letting you know what's going on and what to expect from BEI, the founders of BEI, and things to come. So the first thing that we did was kind of make an adjustment on our business boot camp. I talked about this earlier. Now, prior to this year, we used to conduct our business boot camp 4 times a year. That's once a quarter. But this year, we said that we want to be a little bit more efficient in our time and impact that we have. So we're going to change the schedule of our boot camp and do it twice. So we're going to do it like we're in the college system. So first semester and second semester. So our first semester boot camp, which is going to be our cohort number 10, that means we have brought a group of 9 groups of entrepreneurs through this program. And we're starting our 10th group on January 17th. So what this is it's an intensive, and I highlight the word intensive, 8-week business boot camp that helps entrepreneurs get their business established, right? So we teach you how to ensure your business is first legal and getting in, and that your business is a business, and how to establish your business and not just have a side hustle or a hobby, but truly establish yourself as a business and have a solid foundation for your business. Then we talk about things about, finding your niche. Who do you serve? When people ask you, well, what do you do and who do you serve? Are you able to clearly articulate that in 20 seconds or less? If you can, you need to be considering getting in our boot camp so we can help flesh that out for you and give you tools and strategies to help you define who it is that you serve and what it is that your business is going to be defined for, and how are you going to brand your business. One of the other things that I talked about earlier is having those intimidating conversations and sales and discovery. But guess what? We deal with that in the boot camp. We help our entrepreneurs go through that process. Not only do we give them tools and strategies, we do the teaching, but we also put them through simulations where they have to actually go through the process of having these calls and doing these sales negotiation. And I know, Cedric, that's you love everything about the boot camp, right? All 8 weeks you love, but
Yeah, when it comes to the sales and negotiation,
that's
that's
your jam.
that's my
So
jam right there. Yes, absolutely. You know, um, our 8-week business boot camp has been such a success. It's amazing. It's been 2 years that we've been doing these boot camps now. And I'll tell you what, Nicole, after every boot camp session, I really love to see how people have grown through those 8 weeks, right? I mean, we literally can see when the light comes on,
yeah,
we can see the action and activity that people start driving
yeah,
in their business. And that's, I believe, because one, so this boot camp is um, one, uh, the instructor to student ratio is so good. So we have 3 instructors. So the student to teacher ratio is really good. But it's because also I believe our hands-on approach to business. We're not only just talking in theory about things, we share real live examples of things happening in our business so they can see it, and it makes people believe that then it's something that they can do. It's achievable. It's not this mystical thing that's out there. If one day something happens to all align and all this type of stuff, they go, oh, okay. And the other part of it is because we do the teaching on Tuesday, but then Thursday they have to come back with the homework or they've taken action in their business. I believe also um, is the other reason why this boot camp is really good and has been so successful.
yeah, I totally agree. And another thing that I love the aha moments, but I love the fact that we have entrepreneurs that are into massive action. And when I see that, that means they're learning something. Like you said, we teach on Tuesday, we have simulation on Thursday, but there are times where they're being taught on Tuesday and they got a discovery call or something that they have to do in their business, and they take what they learn, implement it in their business that week, and then come back on Thursday and talk about how much of a difference it made in their process. So those are the times when I'm like, wow, this is an amazing opportunity and amazing things that we're doing. And this is what we wanted when we came together to say what the outcome of the boot camp, that desire that we wanted to help people get move the needle. And so there are so many entrepreneurs out there that are struggling, and we wanted to share, the pitfalls, and it's the pitfalls that we have been through, share our knowledge, and then you take that knowledge and you put it to work. And for those that have been putting it to work, we continue to see the progress. We continue to grow as a family. We always talk the BEI is more of a family than anything. Once you get through the boot camp, is that you're in. That's like initiation. You are
Right.
in. So if you are listening and you're thinking about, whether you are a business owner currently, or you want to start a business but just don't know where to start, what to do, how to do it, the business BEI Business Bootcamp is for you. Again, it's 8 weeks of intensive work, and I say work because it's a boot camp, right? For those that are into the health and wellness, have taken some boot camps in their lives, you understand is you wake up 5, sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning, do some intensive work to build muscle, to lose weight, but it's intensive and for a short period of time. But the outcome is going to be great. If you're looking to have coaching, if you're looking to have mentorship, if you're looking to have a community of like-minded entrepreneurs and individuals that will help you, support you in this journey, you need to be in our 10th cohort that's going to start January 17th. The link is in the comments. You can go to blackentrepreneurinstitute.com/enroll and get in there before registration shuts down, and invest in yourself and bet on yourself, and that make you, and say to yourself that this is your year, that you're going to take your business to the next level, right? You've been making excuses, all the alibis that you have, we're going to throw that out the window, because Cedric, this is the year of what?
Dreams become real.
This is the year where dreams become real. So if you've been dreaming, this is your year, and it's time to make it real in the business boot camp. So that is coming up. The link is on the screen. blackentrepreneurinstitute.com/enroll. Get in there, register, and let's do this. Let's make your dream a reality. All right.
Look, there are a lot of people that follow me. There are a lot of people in my tribe. There are a lot of people that send me messages, and they call and they say, "Man, how are you doing this? How are you're successful in your business?"
Mhm.
I look, if you are one of those people and you want to go to the next level in your business, I'm telling you, you need to put everything aside and register in this boot camp, because it's going to change things for you. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to change what you do, how you do it, why you do it, when you do it, all of those things. So if you say, "Hey, Cedric, I follow you. I love what you're doing. I want to do that in my business." I'm telling you, you need to register in this boot camp. Yes, you can call me and get some one-on-one coaching and all that type of stuff, but I'm going to tell you, if you want that consistent um, 8-week intensive action activity that you're going to do in your business, you need to enroll in this boot camp. I'm guarantee you, you will not regret it. And look, it's not about trying to get you to register for a boot camp to pay the money, because personally, I don't need the money. It's about helping you understand the value and the power that you have with running your business and taking your business to the next level. So if you want to do that, if and only if you want to do that, then you need to get in this boot camp. If you don't, then just keep doing the same thing you're doing and going to conferences.
Drop the mic. We'll see you in the boot camp, January
Yeah.
17th. January 17th. I love it. I'm excited. Each boot camp has its own different kind of I would say culture, but the own different vibe. So I'm excited to
Yes.
see what the cohort 10
Yes. January
behold
17th, right?
January 17th. And we like to have fun. If you follow Cedric and if you guys get to know me, we like to have fun. If you're a business owner, yeah, there's a time to serious to get grind, but it should be a happy time. It should be a happy journey. You should be able to have fun in your business and be around people who want to have fun and can laugh and grow with you. And that's what this community is all about. So again, registration link is in the comments. We'll see you, those that are serious, not just curious, but we'll see you in the boot camp on the 17th.
Yeah, and I think we have like a 20-25% discount or
That's
something
right. I
going on
forgot
right
that.
now.
Yep. And you get the 25% discount.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a Nicole and Angela thing. I ain't into that.
Right. Trying to help you out. We're trying to help the people. We're trying to help the people.
Yeah, we are. So get in the boot camp. We're trying to encourage you to get in. So get in.
Absolutely. So that was one thing that we kind of shifted with the Black Entrepreneurs Institute. Another one will be our scheduling for this BEI show. So Cedric, let's talk about that a little bit as we wrap up tonight.
Yeah, Nicole, so, and to the audience, our schedules during COVID was just like yours. We were at home, and we had a lot of time to do live shows, and we had a lot of time to be right virtual in front of our computer. And as the world has opened back up, well, we've opened our businesses back up to get out and do things. I'm sitting in a hotel room right now in Dallas, Texas, getting ready to do a workshop, half-day workshop tomorrow for one of my clients. And when I leave here, I pass through Houston and head straight to Louisiana, and I'll be doing workshops for 2 days in Thursday and Friday in Louisiana. So our schedule has gotten busier. Nicole is getting out and about and doing things in Atlanta. Angela is, Angela hip hops from Dubai to Budapest to Memphis to Jersey. She's the airplane queen. I don't know what sky she's over right now. But our schedules have gotten busier. So we have to make some choices, right? We love being here live with you every Tuesday, but quite frankly, it's become taxing on with our schedules. So we are going to scale back on the number of live shows that we do. Each year we'll promote it. We'll let you know when we're going to be doing our live shows, and so that you can join us and tell your friends. We love being here. We love doing the show, but we're about our business, and this is not a revenue generator right here. So we're going to get out. We got to get out in front of our clients and generate some money. My wife says, "Look, you sitting at home and doing virtual is fine, but you got to get out of this house." So Nicole tells herself that. Not nobody else will tell her.
Right. Gonna get out the house. We gonna get out the
Yeah.
house.
And Angela just built that big old White House in we call it the White House in Memphis. So her husband say, "Hey, man, you got to get out and get on the road. Let's get some money in here." I'm just joking, but so we're going to scale back on the number of live shows that we do. We'll promote them and let you know when we're going to be doing our live show schedules. But so that's our other update.
Awesome. So as we close, we want to make sure that you all know that we are excited about 2023. Businesses are growing, expanding, impacting is still going on. We're still here to help all the entrepreneurs that want help. We're here for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, let me
Um,
say this. Let me say
yeah,
this. So I want to make sure that I also, when we got ready to do this live show, we were the first live show outside of Paul Martinelli's show on the Empowered Living platform, and Paul extended this offer to us to bring BEI live, and we've appreciated that all of this time, and he's been very generous with giving us this prime time slot. So we want to thank Paul Martinelli. We all know if Paul is a mentor of ours, we all know the generosity and how helpful Paul is. So we want to thank him, Megan, um, um, Rachel, and Holly, and all the other empowered living folks who's helped us over the years. We want to thank our ambassadors. We know Kendrick was one of those ambassadors, helping us as well. We really appreciate it, and thank you guys very much.
absolutely, absolutely. I echo all of that again. Kudos. Thank you. And I was telling you, you might as well close it out because I want to hear a SETI story since it's our last one. We have few seconds. What you have?
Yeah, a few seconds. All right. So, hey, here's what I'm going to tell you, folks. There was an old man who was sitting in his house, and he was wondering, it was at the end of the year, and he was wondering what he was going to do. And as the year was closing out, he said, I want to do some new things in the new year. And his son said, well, what is it you're going to do? And he said, I'm going to go to the Black Entrepreneurs Institute boot camp. So follow him.
Bye, guys. We'll see you at the boot camp. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.